All right, hello and welcome everybody back to another stream. I'm your SimCFI. I hope everyone's doing fine tonight, and thank you all for joining me on the late night stream. We're streaming vertical and horizontal as it's become pretty much the norm nowadays. If you guys are on your phone, I got a vertical stream on my channel. You can go watch on your phone. It might be better to view. And if you're just watching on PC or you just like horizontal like I do, you'll watch horizontal. And if you can, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that great stuff you guys do. Today, we have a special guest in terms of hardware-wise. I got home and got delivered the PUR Korea A320 faceplate. I already had their CDU, so I got their faceplate in. And PUR Korea is one of our partners here. And some news on them: they will be releasing their PLT system soon, and we'll have an exclusive discount code for you guys coming up shortly as well, with a review, of course, whenever those happen to come out. Probably soon, I imagine. Also, if you look at the description, we got Contra discount codes and all sorts of other stuff to save money on Tobii Eye Tracker. So if you want to save money, look at the description and that will be there for you as well. So we're in the United A319. I was originally going to go from Newark to Minneapolis, which is originally a 3-7 flight, but I just threw it on the 390 because I don't care. But then I found out it was 3 hours to Minneapolis, and I said, nope, not doing that. And we are going to go instead to Toronto because that's the only other airport I have installed at my airport or my sim right now, rather than leaving and all that stuff and redoing all my settings. I shall just do an airport that's already in my game. Lastly, I want to say thank you to, I believe, Dan Cooper, who talked me into using auto FPS. I absolutely love it. It's been pretty awesome so far. Me using it. I might have to do some settings tweaks here and there, but we're definitely going to be using it and tweaking it and doing all that kind of stuff. If it's still laggy right now, then we'll go ahead and fix it. As it looks like it is crazy laggy right now. So let's go ahead and fix this really quickly, actually. If I can bring it up again, here we go. There we go. We're also going to be in update beta 3. That's a new thing for us. We are in the new beta update. So look forward to that as well. Let's see. I'm just going to copy his settings really quickly on his... on his auto FPS, and it'll all be good to go. Just filling in the last few things and we should be good to go. Cool. We'll put that to the side. Hopefully it runs a little smoother now. Anyways, let's say hi to the guys in chat and the horizontal stream. We got Major Mark, welcome, another fellow streamer, and also Owls. If you guys don't know Owls, he's a streamer, but I mean, you know, who knows him, whoever. You know, Mark, as I said, are you gonna stream again, Mark? Because I haven't really seen a lot of things from you recently, but I'm hoping you get back in. Obviously, the RJ is what I want you in. 5 Snipes, welcome. It's been a while. I streamed yesterday, I think, and the day before. It's not too bad, but I'm out of a yoke still. I still have no word on the Moza shipment in an entire month. So we're just waiting on that, and then I'll be flying more CRJ stuff. For now, it's going to be limited to Airbus stuff. Daniel, a little tip on the Fenix. Disable the other tablet you don't use. It'll help you with FPS. Oh, okay. You have to tell me how to do that, as I'm not sure. You mean just like turn it off? Because I'm not sure how to do that. You know what, real quick, off stream, I'm able to run really high settings, but while I'm streaming, I'm finding out that's not going to work. So we're just going to go here. I don't know why DLSS was turned on. I did not do that. It just turned itself on for some reason. And what we're also going to go ahead to do is kind of turn all this stuff back off. Off stream, I can run this no problem. On stream, it becomes a bit of a problem. So we're going to turn ray trace shadows. I already turned itself off. And these have all changed. I didn't do any of this. I actually had my settings a little higher, but whatever. It seems like it's changing a lot of my settings currently. Daniel, welcome to the membership as a jump seater. Thank you so much. And Johan being a member for 5 months as well. I really appreciate that. Click on the microphone below. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I'm only going to be using the right-hand side, so that should be more than fine. Before I started the stream, I was getting great frames, and now it's kind of tanked. So we'll fiddle with auto FPS as we go here. It's not looking like it's liking me right now. But anyways, really appreciate you on for 5 months, by the way, as well. I haven't been in the chat for a while. Been busy with IRL flying and getting my written done. Hey, well good luck with that. What stage are you on? You're in PPL, CPL, IFR? I'm going to say thanks and hi to the vertical guys as well. We got 38 of you vertical watchers. So if you go ahead and double tap your phone to press the like button, I would really appreciate you guys all liking it. And thanks so much for doing so. We also got some new camera angles that I'm going to try to populate. And I just noticed that my sim has just decided to not show you anything anymore. Ah, it's done that. All right. I see what it's done. Don't worry, guys. I've done this before. Whenever you start the PU Air Korea little side window here that you're looking at, for some reason, OBS loves to take that as the main source of Flight Simulator, and it isn't. This stream is going off to an awesome start, but real quick, you can see this is the PU Air Korea with the Airbus faceplate, and then we're using, of course, the Winwing MCP, or what it's called, the FCU. Too many names. FCU, FCP, MCDU, MCP, autopilot panel. Let me get the game capture hopefully back. I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't be. All right, the only way I know how to kind of fix this, this is why I hate OBS, man. Do this, go over to my PU Air Korea, close that window. There we go. OBS says, oh, there's an actual game that I want you to run. So there's the actual game. Bring you down there so all the peripherals pop back up. Yeah, my FPS is awful right now. I don't know if it's Sim Update 3 or if it's Auto FPS, but this is running terribly. I've actually never had FPS this bad, like, ever. I don't know why it's happening either. Let's do the whole NVIDIA DLSS on-off thing. Like, I'm running a 4080, so I don't know why this is so difficult for this computer, but... If you guys have any ideas in chat, please do let me know. Yo, hey, Gabriel. Sorry I hopped off tower, had to long... Yeah, no worries, my friend. I just noticed that I just hopped on and everybody started, like, hopping off immediately. It was kind of funny. Let's try if I can fix this with quick CPU at all. A little better. All right, well, we're going to try it like this for a bit, and we'll get going here. So we'll go to the Fenix tablet on the side. We're going to lower this brightness if I can, which I actually don't know how to. Exit settings and, yeah, brightness. So just bring that down. Don't just need to be that bright. Fenix tab will import everything from SimBrief. And I just noticed that you guys, look, the PU Air Korea panel popped out. Come on, mouse. Thank you. Alt. Press this. And I'll get that window pop back for you. There we go. Now you should see it there. Sweet. We'll hit B for altimeters because I can't be bothered to set it. And we'll go mass balance. We'll load the aircraft. We'll do kind of a fast time, 9-minute type of boarding with GSX. They'll get that going for us now. But this is the PU Air Korea CDU, and basically it's gonna just carbon copy what you see here. So I can press the ATSU menu, and these buttons feel so good, guys. In my opinion, personally, the Winwing one will be the best bang for buck ever, and if you fly Airbus, then you're set. But if you manage to buy this, you can hot swap your faceplates with any plane they offer. Super easy, and to me, the buttons feel a lot better. The con is you do need an HDMI port, another one, just to run this screen, and in doing so, you may experience performance decreases. I haven't really before, but you may experience it. So, press the end of the page, we'll request that. Tyler Rocks, welcome. And Owen as well. I flew the 900 in sim today. I'm really impressed with the model changes. It feels so much better. Hey, well, I really appreciate you saying that. I worked really hard with the devs to get that flight model to feel as close as I think to make it to real life. Daniel says, try checking dynamic settings and then expand it and aim for 50 FPS. Yeah, I can't do that. Dynamic just kind of makes the entire sim not look all that great. But I guess I could do that. I'll be a last resort. I really don't want to. Anyways, our flight number today is going to be 1333. Cost index of 5. And our cruise altitude is going to be 380. We'll go ahead and press flight plan, Newark, departure. And I think Gabe just hopped off as our, you know, I'm gonna close auto FPS. I'm just gonna set my settings. I don't know why it should work without auto FPS, to be honest with you guys. So we'll just do a quick little try here. Yeah, it seems like it works without auto FPS, so we're just not going to touch it for a bit. It was working off stream amazingly, though, I will be honest. We're direct gale, which means it's going to be the Newark 2, I believe, departure. And the weather in Newark, we're going to be using, you know what, I think it's actually just popped offline, but I'll show you guys how we could do it. We'll go MCD menu, ATSU, AOC menu, and if that sim weather was still on, you can press ATIS, type in Newark arrival and send it off, but it's not here, so we're just going to go weather, just to show you guys you can get a METAR as well. KEWR. I'm going to press yes on the TAF and we'll send that off, and then we'll press return twice, actually just once. Receive messages, go to load sheet first, we'll ever accept that, come back to that shortly. Weather data, you can see it pulls it up, and obviously it's not an ATIS, but it is there for you. So the departure runway is runway 4 right today via the ATIS. So we'll go flight plan, Newark, departure, next page, oh, it's at the top here, 4 right, Newark 5, not Newark 2, I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's no transition, we'll execute that. And Toronto, arrival, we're not going to input an approach just yet because it is, we're too far, weather might change, so we'll hit the next arrow. It's probably going to be the Ling 3 arrival. Actually, I want the Muscle 3. Muscle 3. Not even a thing? Oh, this is still loaded for, my Navigraph is still loaded for Minneapolis. That's the original destination I was planning on doing. There you go, Ling 3, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, I swear I've done that one before, and it's gonna be via usually Oxman or Woozy. Today it is via Woozy. Woozy transition will execute that. We'll press init page, next page. Hop on over to the, whoa. Oh, this isn't good, guys. I might actually like really just shut down the entire stream and start again. I don't know why it's behaving this poorly. It's kind of quite sad to see. I might just go back to the regular version of Microsoft and get out of the beta as fast as possible, because I wasn't having this many problems with it. But we're having severe performance problems with settings that at 4080 and 64 gigs of RAM shouldn't have, really. Gamer says departures 4 left. Red vectors Gale. That is fine. Give me clearance. VS expect 10 minutes after departure. Your ADA says 4 right though. You're changing up on me here. Squawk V probably gives you. Sounds good. I might have to try the dynamic settings. I'll see how that goes. I just turned auto FPS back on, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that has these problems. I'm just wondering why it's happening right now. Like, it shouldn't be this bad. So I might just have to restart the entire stream here. I pretty much copied my buddy Dan's settings, and without streaming, this game was running awesomely, if that's even a word. But while streaming, it's not too good. Hey Shaq, welcome. Yo, what's res is that? What the hell? Oh, are you talking about the PR Korea? It looks better in person. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm using the real-world data. You wish you had 2024? Honestly, Tyler Rocks, 2020 is more than adequate. Like, you see all the problems I'm having right now? I know a lot of people don't have problems, but I have constant problems with this sim, personally. But maybe my PC's just jacked up. I don't know. Like, look at this. You want this as your sim experience? My FPS is 8 right now. I'm just trying to figure out my settings here again. Alright, guys, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna shut this completely down because this is running like hot garbage. And we are going to completely just restart the sim. We're gonna keep the stream going. The Airbus is an Airbus, so we'll get it started. I'll do no talking and I'll just get it started up in about 3 seconds. And hopefully you guys can bear with me on this, just because I don't want to give you that experience. I mean, I can't even play. So we're not going to do that here. I'm going to make sure my DLSS swapper is swapped to the current version of this thing as well. Which it didn't. So it's re-swapped itself back. Let's do that. There we go. Winwing has an update out. Hopefully that's not causing anything breaking here. Sorry, I'm missing your comments. Con, welcome. Pretty late stream. How's it going? It's going pretty bad in terms of flight sim wise. My 2024 is lagging like absolute craziness, but I'm okay. So Dan says, yeah, that's insane. We're on the same setup, and I got everything set to mid to high, running 60 FPS. Yeah, no, off stream, it was running fine. On stream, not the same story. Gabriel says, Newark Airport mod takes up a lot of VRAM and FPS. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's Newark. I mean, it's 4080. It should be able to run it. I don't know. Yannick says, I had a big performance hit on SU3 plus Fenix yesterday, too. I think it's latest MSFS ability to build. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I'll have to do some testing. Off stream, this game's running pretty perfectly, to be honest with you guys. And even with auto FPS and all that. On stream, it tanked. And I don't know what caused it to tank. It was like taking screenshots for the thumbnail. That was all fine. Duck, hey, welcome. Good thing about 2024 is we can get this sim started up pretty simply, so. I'll show you guys while you were waiting here some gifts I received from PUR Korea. You're looking at the Airbus MCDU faceplate. Right, pops on, pops off. I have in this box that I'm holding that you can't see 3 more faceplates here. And we have CRJ, MD-11, and 737 as well. So whenever my yoke comes in and I'm able to fly a yoke-based airplane again, you're definitely knowing that I'm going to be flying in the CRJ first of all, and then the 737 as well, as we have some cool 737 stuff on the way. All right, so DLSS once again has auto turned itself off or on. I don't know why that keeps happening, and that's kind of annoying. Let's go down here and make sure nothing else has turned itself back on randomly. Air traffic, yeah, I don't know why this always gets turned on. Don't need it. I don't need that much of it. Nope. Nope. Off, off, whatever. Off. I'm gonna set it to 100 just for whatever reasons. Close enough. Cool. Don't change that. I don't know why it keeps changing itself back to DLSS. Okay, we'll go back to Newark. Maybe. The whole menu's kind of lagging a little bit. Not too bad though, I guess. C107 is where I was. And we'll set the time of day. Around that time. Fly. Sam, welcome. Yeah, late night stream tonight. Yeah, it's already not crashed. It's already performed terribly once, so we're gonna try again. We are going to try again. Have you checked your drivers? NVIDIA I just installed, unless like I did it 2 days ago, unless they have another one, which would be insane. You know, I should put this foam there. Let me get rid of that foam on the camera for you. And what's next for me to do is an NVIDIA cache clean slash something and a disk cleanup. We're gonna try doing that. Oh, later you might want to delete rolling cache if you update it from. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I haven't done that. That actually is a good idea. All right, frames are good. Resource usage exceeds. Yep. We're gonna turn off Mobi or Toby, not Mobi, Toby eye tracker for the time being. Have to hit it 3 times in 2024 for it to actually work. Still kind of laggy, but it's better. So let's go over here. We're gonna get all this stuff set up again. This button, this button, this button. Get out of here. It's instant. Can't be bothered anymore. Go down here. Let's click that window, pop it out, and where'd my PUR Korea go? Go ahead and make that over there. Atsu once again. AOC in it. Nope, I didn't say that. I said in it. In it. Is it just lagging in the sim? Nope. Interesting. Huh. Now this has stopped working. Everything's not working tonight, guys. Something's like go to bed. Oh, there's just a huge delay. That works. Interesting. Later on you might. Oh yes, read that. Also, can I post my NVIDIA Inspector settings in your Discord? I don't even heard of Inspector. I know of Control Panel, but yeah, feel free. Feel free, my friend. That worked. That worked. Okay. I don't know what's happening today. 1333. Oops. Nope, I didn't press that many times. So I can't press clear. All right, you know what? Nope. Let's restart again. Something does not like me streaming tonight. I'm getting some Mickety Mike curses right now. 24 has been somewhat smooth for me. It has issues, but it's getting better each update. Yeah, for sure. It is getting better on each update. That, I will agree with you on that. Just trying to... I'm a simple person. I'm just trying to fly my fake airplane on a video game. It's all I ask. It's all I ever ask. It's just a nice running sim so I can share it with you guys. And now the performance has tanked. Like, absolutely crazy tanked. So we're out of that as well. It looks, guys, that we're down for the count today. Before we do anything, I'm going to go ahead and delete my my shader cache, as that might be something to try. If I can remember where it was online. Could be the scenery. That's also true. Why is there no delete? Oh, do I have to be out of the game? Oh, frames are better now. I don't understand. I don't understand at all, guys. Might be the PUR Korea. It might just not like having... I mean, it's fine. Do that, do that. It's back here. AOC menu. AOC or whatever. Nope. Yeah, it's still double clicking and this doesn't work. Huh. Right side is clicked. Yeah, no, it's all sorts of screwed up. How high end is your system, by the way, Sam? I got a, so let me know, let me tell, or let me, you tell me if this is a complete waste of money, because it's feeling like it is right now. RTX 4080, DDR5 64 gigs at 6400. What is it? 1400 or 14700K, and then 1300 of the power supply, 1350 actually. I'm gonna try the good old unplug and replug. Maybe delete your temp files. Should be in your main MSFS folder. I assume you mean the what's it called? Oh I'm blanking on what you said earlier, but I know what you're talking about. You haven't changed presets for DLSS. It would change your sim like crazy. In the NVIDIA Inspector? Okay, cool. Yeah, I try not to mess with all that crazy stuff. The Sims should just run. You shouldn't have to do too many crazy stuff. I've done crazy stuff for 10 years in Sims, and it always leads to problems. The Sims should just work, and it just never works. So what I might try doing is just turning the PUR Korea off for the time being, and doing everything through this, I guess, and see how this goes. Although the only reason I'm streaming this is to show you guys the PUR Korea today. Andrew, yeah, we're actually not using the Winwing software. We're using Winwing actually, I guess, for the MCDU portion, but we're using PU Air Korea. This is the PU Air Korea MCDU that we're using right now. I think I saw... Okay, that's done. Yeah, the actual button isn't even registering. Let's try... Yeah, it doesn't even have it connected. Let's go ahead and... Sorry, my camera's gonna fall off there. This is all falling apart, guys. You guys are gonna stay... I'm not gonna cut the live. We're just gonna figure all this stuff out together. I'm gonna restart the PUR Connect app. Can't wait for Battlefield 6. It doesn't even... The PU Connect app doesn't even register my PU CDU even being connected now, so that's not good. Yeah, no, it's not Winwing. It's a PU Air Korea. The reason I like the PU Air Korea one a little bit more, the Winwing is a lot easier plug and play, but the PU Air Korea allows you to hot swap these faceplates in and out, which is pretty cool. i4090 i9, so your system specs should be enough. Very interesting. Oh yeah, it should be more than enough to run a game, but. Struggling to find it here. Okay, it's turned on. PU Connect still doesn't see it on. The sim is lagging like crazy. Alright. We're gonna call it here. Gonna close the sim. I'm gonna revert to non-beta. I think. Maybe. These settings that I was running off stream were running perfectly. Like I didn't have to change a thing. It was working really well. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's go ahead and start a stream, but restart the whole PC? Yeah, honestly, it's probably at that point. I just don't want to kill the live, to be honest. EWR Connect. I'm just trying to figure out why the actual EWR Korea doesn't even see my CDU anymore. It still thinks I'm in a Fenix, so we're gonna close the sim yet again. This is the thrilling content that you get on your sim CFI. It's okay, we'll wait for you. Hey, I appreciate that. I wouldn't. For the sim, you just need to tweak your NVIDIA inspector. Yeah, I actually never even heard of NVIDIA inspector, to be honest. Maybe delete your temp files. I'm gonna do a disk cleanup as well. Yep, get rid of all that. I'm gonna open up Easy Gamer Utility. I'm gonna get rid of all my NVIDIA files and all that crap. do all that. Yep, delete. Here, Korea says it's installed and everything is working. Huh. Yeah, it's strange. It doesn't show. It does not show my PR Korea on at all. Good luck. Yeah, I need it, man. On the vertical stream, Edge says, "Holy Christ, that's your beta." Yeah, it is. London Heathrow to Dubai, Emirates. Nope, we're not doing that, Dog Demon. You'll never catch me in a 380. Well, I shouldn't say never, but you'll even less likely to catch me doing a long haul. I cannot be bothered to do a long haul at all unless I'm getting paid for it. If you're gonna pay me, I will, as an airline pilot, by all means. At a sim at home, not a chance. So let's, what was gonna do here? Let's go to Xbox Insider. Now, I don't really want to go back to, you know, I might just not stream 24 anymore until the beta is out, because the beta runs without streaming, runs perfectly. It was running awesome with auto FPS. Let's try again. Let's try again. That's weird. It goes da-dum, da-dum. Like it almost like it clicks it out. Not even if I donated $40, you still wouldn't fly. No, not at all. Never. I'm talking about because I don't know if any of you guys are new here. I fly the CRJ for a North American carrier, so I mean I sit and cruise all day, and you know, once the flights goes past 2.5 hours, I'm sitting there going like, man, I really like to really to start doing some descent planning and get on the ground. I just, you know, long hauls don't interest me personally. If they're gonna pay me for it, sure, I guess, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it. Never done it, so who knows? Maybe I'll love it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't want your Boeing 777 GE upgrade pack. Let's see. Okay, it kept TA this time. I'm just gonna do a simple. We're just gonna do a simple test in Newark, just to see if the sim works. It's very laggy already, which isn't a good start. Lane Aviation, welcome. Long hauls are nice if there's no clouds, because then you get awesome view. I mean, I don't know. When I was, before I started flying real world stuff, but maybe, and like even before actually, like 10 years ago, I would do a couple long hauls. The last long haul I did, it was a 7-hour Concorde flight, and yes, in Concorde you can't go supersonic over land, so I was going over land. Anyways, we got to 20 feet. The FO announced 20, above the ground, and I got a FSX fatal error, and that is the last long haul that I've ever done. And I said to myself, I will never do a long haul ever again. It's a complete waste of time, in my opinion. You don't actually get to experience any of the destination stuff. So I have a fix for you guys, because I'm gonna try this PUR Korea one more time. But if it doesn't work, I know of a solution. Okay, FPS is awesome. Everything's going well. Don't know where it's popping all these screens off, but it's not popping any of them up. Okay, it has one. All right, this is my solution, guys. Just for tonight, we're gonna do this because I think I have to set up my PUR Korea again. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. But if it comes down to it, I'm just going to use my Winwing and call it a day. The only time I do a long haul is when I'm going to bed, and then I go, yeah, that's fair. I guess the good old out of memory. Yeah, exactly. That's the last time I ever did a long haul. Man, I really wanted to use this today. It was working so well, and then as soon as the lag started, the system just crapped out. It said, nope. Supporting CDU PMO for 2024. Man, I wonder why it's not working. Close that. All right, guys, I'm going to put a poll up here. You guys choose what you want me to do. All right, the poll is live on the horizontal stream, guys. Let me know what you guys want me to do, and I shall do it. Because the FPS is fine. So I don't know what's changed, but the FPS now is fine. Now we're going to end the poll, guys, so everybody's on the vertical stream and the horizontal stream, go ahead and try your luck at the poll. And enter either use the Winwing or just use or restart the entire PC and the stream and use the PUR Korea. You guys will be the dictators on that one. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna end the poll there. It looks like 80% of you guys said use the Winwing. So I don't want this to be taken as the PUR Korea is not good. I just got it and started setting it up for 24. I'm thinking it's the SU Beta 3 that it does not like right now. So we're going to go ahead and just close that. The good news is I have a backup for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the HDMI cable. We're going to unplug the USB cable, but keep that in handy. And I've divulged this little, I think it's quite smart, but you know, I might be biased. I'm just going to unvelcro my PUR Korea. Take that away. And then I'm going to go searching in my mystery boxes here and find the Winwing. On the back of the Winwing, I have installed 2 Velcro tapes. So I think you guys are going to like this. But basically, all I'm going to do is find that USB that I dropped. I'm going to slot it through my little mount that I got cheap off Amazon. Plug it in. Pull the wire through and attach the Velcro. Hey, look at that. There's an MCDU. You guys probably can't see it. Let me go a little closer for you. There you go. Won't be maybe the best of lighting. Let me try. I lift my blind a little bit. There we go. Okay. Well, we're back in business, guys. So a little bit of a change there. I'll have to do some more messing around with the PUR Korea. If I turn my lights off, you'll see the... that is now the Winwing. This is now the Winwing one that you're seeing. All right, where were we, guys? Let's do this all over again. Phoenix, import. Don't go messing with me, FPS, please. It's not the time. We're gonna instant load this stuff. I'm not gonna care about GSX anymore. All right, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna press Atsu menu and AOC menu. I love how you just plug in the Winwing and it's just like, there it goes. This is the strength of the Winwing. You just plug it in, and it just works. Hopefully you guys are still with me here. We have resolved the issue. Should I get the FMC because I've been thinking about it for a while? Which one, Lane? The PUR Korea or the Winwing one? I already had the weather early. Let's go in it. Request the data. Cost index of 5, 1333 was the flight number, 38,000 feet was for this. We'll go flight plan, Newark. It'll be departing on runway 4 right, and it'll be the Newark 5. I'll insert that. It's going to be Toronto, arrival. Next page is the Link 3 via Woozy. Insert that. The buttons on this Winwing, though, not a fan. They're very stiff buttons. All right, let's go over here. And we'll go ahead and just send all that stuff to the MCDU. Departures, please, thank you. Departure perf. 4 right, we'll sync the load sheet, sync the weather, calculate that. We're just gonna send it all to the MCDU as well. And have that ready to go. Just gonna change the title here, guys. There we go. Just so no one thinks we're still rocking the PUR Korea. All right. Now we're gonna set up my little other camera that I had for you guys, so you guys can see the Winwing autopilot panel. There you go. Sweet. Oh, no, go back. Now, departing out of Newark, it's going to be 2,500 feet. Is the maximum. We're going to have our constraints both turned on, both sides. We'll hit B to set the altimeter for us because I can't be bothered to do that myself. I'm going to go over to the overhead panel and we're going to start our APU. So put some lights on here as well. Lane, if you're still in the vertical chat, which one do you think you're going to be getting, the PUR Korea or the Winwing one? All right, let's go ahead and press the start button. I'll give you guys an exterior view so you guys can hear it. Oh, my mic has been muted this whole time, hasn't it? Well, sorry guys. We have the Winwing now reinstalled as the PUR Korea. Just I think I have to do some software stuff with it. It was not liking the quick boot today. But other than that, hope you guys are still enjoying the stream as much as possible. I really appreciate you guys staying here with me. I'm gonna go nose to the right. And before I go ahead and release, let's get the CTAF frequency. .CTAF KEWR 18.3. All right. No one around us. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Put the game a little bit louder for you. We can hear the engines shortly. All right, let's go ahead and start up number 1 here. Sounds pretty good to me. Salmon to Colombia, that sounds like a 727 route, my friend. I will definitely, when I get my Mosa yoke shipped and set up and all that, I will definitely get on that. I'll go ahead and start number 2. The weather up north has been terrible the past few days. Yes, it has. It has, for sure. Folks from the flight decks, or captain speaking. Sorry about this short delay. We had a small little FMS MCU hardware issue. Maintenance has come on and hit it a couple times, and it's working now, so we're gonna get on our way. Sit back and enjoy the rest of your flight. Hope we don't get delayed anymore. All right, engines are up and online. Just gonna wait actually for the end. Number 2 still not up, so we'll wait on that guy. There's the classic message. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our ignition back to norm. We can arm our spoilers. We can go select flap to the... Why is this not working anymore? That works. This doesn't work. Problems. This is the good thing about 2024 is the controls are so much quicker. There we go. Flap 1. Don't know why that wasn't working. Auto brakes max. Throw the taxi light on. We can get rid of the APU and the APU bleed. And everything else looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and test our controls. We'll go full left, full right, neutral, full down, full up, neutral. We're gonna check our departure. Oh, we're rolling here. Oh no, we're not. That's the rain effect. Oh, I just got a little bit of little illusion. Flap up 1 and up a 0.1. 0.1 is set right there, so we are good to go. Press the takeoff config button. Now we're just waiting on the cabin. We'll go parking brake off, and we are finally ready for taxi. Let's get going, guys. Yeah, she's smooth now, Daniel. I have no idea what was happening. It could have been the extra screen from PUR Korea, but I've never encountered that. So I really appreciate you guys all staying here. And you know what? Just because you guys stayed in here for that, I'm going to run a giveaway right now. Let's run this on the Discord. So if you guys are not part of the Discord, go join the Discord down below. We're going to do a $25 Contrail gift card for the people here that stuck with me while my sim was being Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's first find out where I'm supposed to go. And then we'll do the Discord giveaway here shortly. Probably after departure, make this easier. All right, so coming out of here, we're going to take a right turn alpha all the way around, basically. Actually, we'll keep going. We're going to go straight. We're going to go all the way to Bravo. We're going to all the way around on Bravo. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, go ahead and join the Discord. I'm going to get all that stuff set up here. I'm just loading up Discord as I had it shut down. I don't remember how to even do this. Nope, that's not how you do it. Alright, well, I'll take this right-hand turn. Before I go too far. I don't know why that's not textured. Anyways. So I'm just trying to remember how to do the giveaway on the Discord here. What was it? That was hashtag giveaway. I do the classic how to use giveaway bot. Oh, slash. Alright, that's what it was. / giveaway. Nope, other slash. Create. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Texting nice and slow in this this slush, not really slush, but this nice rainy low vis type of a thing. There we go. We're gonna have the giveaway time for 15 minutes. Number of winners is 1. The prize is 25 buckaroons. Let's say bones. Contrail. Alright guys, the giveaway is live for 15 minutes, guys. On the Discord, go to the giveaway part of the Discord. It's just above text channels and just below information. Friday my day off, so I'm at this hour anyways. Friday saw you were live and figured I would stop. And hey, I appreciate that, my friend. Might need PU Air new HDMI adapter that does not affect your GPU as it's a mini graphics card. Oh, that's cool with it, but you should have problems. Yeah, I shouldn't have problems. I think it's just because I haven't used the PU Air in a while. I don't know. We shall see. Can you explain EPR and why it's there? EPR is engine pressure ratio. A lot of new jets don't really use it anymore, but from my basic understanding of it, which is very light as well as the RJ doesn't have it, it's basically telling you the power output of the engine. As you climb, you know, the air gets thinner, and so the engine's at 100%. Let's say that your engine's at 80% N1. You don't really know how much power you're getting out of that. It's more about, it's just 80%. That's how fast the fan's going, at 80%. But the engine pressure ratio is actually a number of how much power you're getting out of the engine. So the higher you go, you won't be able to get as high of an EPR, if that kind of makes sense. But there's a whole video on engine pressure ratios. I've never used it or flown a jet with it, so I'm probably not the best person to answer it, but that's the best I can give you. I'll put back my FMS cam there for you, and I'll set up my autopilot cam again here. Turn the lights all nice and low. Yeah, no worries, Zach. Thank you. On the vertical stream, morning, Captain. What's the routing today? Where we flied to? We're going from Newark to Toronto. It's very rainy, as you can see in Newark right now. We're also doing a giveaway, guys. I'll keep saying this, so if you guys want to enter the giveaway for a $25 Contrail gift card, go ahead and join the Discord in the description. Go to the giveaways channel and enter it by just clicking your it there. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think it actually activated. Stand by. We'll do it again. Create. The giveaway is going live now. 25 dollars on trail. It's making me want a duration here. There we go. Submit. There we go. Now the giveaway is live, guys. So go to the Discord, enter the giveaway on the giveaways chat. I see Duck has joined the Discord. Awesome. D1P, welcome, welcome, welcome. D1P, we're doing a giveaway on the Discord. Yeah, Sam, that's where it's found. I think he's more saying of what does it mean. But yeah, you can find it on those other airplanes as well. I think the 6.7 and the 5.7 have them as well, and the Rolls-Royce guys too. So we're just nicely taxiing on down on Bravo. And I'm gonna stop here. We'll say we're cleared to cross 4 left. I'm just gonna make my announcement that we're gonna cross 4 left. Oh, Alice, it's actually through the Discord. I don't know how to do that fancy enter stuff. But you should go to the Discord and then press giveaways. Guys, go join and subscribe to Owl's channel as well if you haven't already. Newark traffic. United 1333 crossing runway 4 left at Victor. Oh, my thing never changed over. Awesome. Uh-oh. I lost calling about for 4 right. It's 1333. We're gonna hold short 4 right for you. Oh, we're gonna hold short of this. We're gonna hold short. Yeah, we just crossed it. It's all good. 1333. We're gonna hold short at this ILS hold bar right here, as it's very poor weather. Throw the parking brake on. Taxi light can come off as well. Oh, okay. No worries, Owls. Thanks for stopping back in. By the way, guys, if you guys win the Contrail gift card, you can always use the code YOURSIMCFI when you use it, and you can save 5%, or actually 10%. While we're waiting for this airplane to land, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an external view and do one little call. Set it up around there, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I should have already been passed over, but let's check VATSIM radar as I just got back and I have no idea where he is. CFR, are you an FO IRL? Is that why you fly? Yeah, I'm FO real world, so I always fly right side just because my entire setup's kind of set up. Too many setups. My entire flight simulator setup is set up as an FO, so that's why I'm doing this. It looks like we only have 5 entries for the $25 gift card. Guys, it's free money. There goes the 737. There's no gear because that's a Flight Simulator 2024 bug. Looks like a bit of a slammer bounce hit. Newark traffic, United 1333, landing number 4 right. Alright, parking brake goes off. We'll go up here and set our taxi light on again. And our strobe should already be on, but we'll just manually do that. Why not? Those can go on as well. TCAS can go TARA. TCAS config is normal. Don't you lag now, game. It's a free $25, guys. Go on the Discord, enter the giveaway. There's only 5 entries, so hey man, whoever gets it gets it. He's clear 4 right. We're gonna go landing lights on. We're gonna start our timer as well. I forget which way you go. Yeah, I guess run. And we're gonna get going. Let's get, if you have them, the flex is in chat. The flex emoji's in chat, guys. Newark traffic 9 to 1333 rolling 4 right. Awesome engine sounds, guys. V1 rotate. Gear up. Thanks, man. Have a good day. Or night. Alright, go through and throw autopilot 2 on. And we're gonna go ahead and say we've been cleared higher. And lower these sounds a little bit. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and say we're cleared up to right up to our cruise altitude of 38,000 because no one else is here, so might as well. Thrust over climb. Climb. Lower these a little bit. Yeah, we got it working home. I had to switch to the Winwing FMS. The Peter Korea just wasn't having it today. You can't hear VATS. Oh, you know what? I know why you can't hear VATSIM. I know exactly why you can't hear VATSIM. Stand by. Here, flaps up. You guys should hear it now. I'm interested to see what that procedure is. Oh, there's a discount. Yeah, so it'd be radar vectors at this point. So we're just gonna say we're clear to go. Direct gale on course. Usually they give you an actual heading to fly, but that's fine. There's no ATC here, so I'm just do whatever I want. And we're going to direct gale again, just to fix it in its brain. And we're good to go. We can go ahead and get rid of our ground spoilers armed. And throw those off, throw that off. Should have had the weather radar on. That's the noob mistake right there. Oh well. It's a sim. Nothing's really gonna happen to you. That's a good thing about real life. You're like, oh, those clouds don't look good. We probably have the weather radar on, but in the sim, like, whatever. Just go through it. Sam, we'll have to see how long I'm gonna stay on in your chat. If I start dozing off, I'll call it a night. No worries, my friend. We can't hear that. Yeah, you should hear it now. You thinking of flying the big jets, staying regional? Probably eventually. Probably 2 years. We shall see. Not in any rush. The RJ likes me. I like the RJ. Having a good time. We shall see. Alright guys, we have 7 entries for the giveaway. 7 entries. It ends in 5 minutes. Can't believe it. There's free money, guys. Click the Discord link in the chat. Go ahead and go to the giveaway section and just press enter. That's all you guys got to do. Okay, got 10,000 feet. We'll go lights out. It broke out as well. That's nice. The pressurization is checked. The belts are on for a bit more, and the radio is set to 21.5. We'll expand our scale a little bit there. Save some time because we're late today. We'll ask ATC for direct Buffy, and what do you know? They get. You know what? I've actually had this in real life. They gave us direct Woozy one time. What am I trying to find here? Not a CRJ. So we're just gonna go direct Woozy. This in real life would be blinding. It'd be very hard to look out this window. Those clouds with the sun is crazy, crazy bright. When you go to AC, what wide body would you want? 8.7. 8.7 has a good mix of roots and stuff. Well, it's an Airbus. We're basically done our job now for a bit. We'll wait with the belts a little bit longer. Let's see, the trigger temperature is plus 15, so no risk of icing through this right now. And we shall be good to go. I love the 8.7. That's my dream plane to fly one day. Yeah, the 8.7 has a good mix of routes. 777 is basic but nice. 350 is nice too. Yeah, all the wide bodies, honestly, you can't really go wrong. 8.7 that Air Canada has are starting to get up there in age. Still not as old as some of their 320s. Yeah, the 320s are old, and the triples are very old too. 8.7 is honestly so clean. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't really care. Go standard on the pressurization here. I always push. Well, we'll see. Again, I'm not in a rush, guys. I've just been chilling. Going to work to fly a jet is, you know, cool enough. And we'll see what happens. Well, it looks like the giveaway should be ending here very shortly. And I don't know who won, but the name starts with a W, and I can't see the rest of the name. So, let's see. I'll send you a message. Oh, just move my camera there. Oh, you know what? That might be what it is. Ah, there it is. I got you. Expect your code in Discord in a couple seconds. I think I just got the email from On Trail. But WX Watch, you are the proud winner of a beautiful 25 euro gift card, which is about 28 USD. Feel free to do that as you please. Just trying to get the... Okay, so I'm just waiting on the email for the gift card to come through, and then I will give you the code. I purchased it, just waiting on it to come through now. Alright, guys, what do you think? Belts auto? I didn't have it auto. Belts off? Let's go belts off, guys. Should be smooth sailing from now on. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Turn all that stuff off. I love the sound of the 8.7's hydraulics when the engines are starting up. I don't even know what they sound like. I've dead had on a couple of them, but I'm officially rich now. Thanks. Yeah, man. Remember, use code YourSimCFI. You'll save 5% off, and that money will go even farther. Oh, Duck, if you're here, by the way, I answered your question if you're how much the shipping is. Shipping is actually now going to be free from PO Air Korea. So I'm going to revise my comment there. Estimated time en route. This flight's usually about 55 minutes in the air. Remaining, we did 11, so probably about 40. We kind of had some cuts in our routes as well. Yeah, Duck, were you the one commenting earlier on my on the video of the PO Air Korea? Yep, I think that was you. Yep, that's you. Yeah, because you were saying how much was the shipping. I told you 2030 because I wasn't sure. But Kim has actually gone ahead and told me that their shipping is now going to be free. It's funny, as you being a pilot, you would never be able to just switch airplanes like this in real life without training for that. Yeah. Funny part about that is the CRJ, the one I'm type rated. It's a CL65, what the type rating is called. And the CL65 covers, for us at least, it covers the 200, it covers the Challenger jets, the 200, the 500, the 705, 900, to my knowledge. Basically anything RJ it'll cover. If I have a company message, go ahead and see what they went ahead and sent me. Probably some United Ops garbage. Load sheet, yeah, okay, cool. I kind of wish they would make a printer, because usually that stuff gets printed. At least at RJ land, it'll get printed over there. Question, how does shipping take from Winwing looking to buy one of their products? So, if the product is in stock, the shipping is very quick. What Winwing has been suffering with recently is there's so much demand for their product because like 1 million people want to buy it. That it's usually just not in stock. So we'll be kind of having to wait. But if it's in stock and you purchased it, probably around, for me, takes 3 days really for reading the Chinese warehouse. Very, very quick. I'm gonna turn these cameras off for you. And I'll adjust my Navigraph as well. We're just paralleling it, basically. I just went direct to woozy. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. If it's in stock, it's not bad. Oh, you're joining from SYR? Sweet Syracuse. You're probably gonna get one soon then? Sweet, sweet, sweet. You will like them. I've been having a little bit of problems with mine just because I think of 2024, to be honest with you, and the beta version 3. But it is awesome once you get it working. It's amazing just to hot swap them out. After this stream, I'm actually going to try and go try and fix it real quick. I'm starting to get scared because they haven't sent me anything about my... I just want the code so I can send it to WX Watch real quick. But I haven't gotten the email on it. Said I paid for it. I got that email. I'm gonna check all my emails now. Take a drink of water. Always hydrate, guys. Biggest thing about flight training is lack of hydration. It's really hard to stay hydrated. Sam says the Challenger is good looking private jet. I'm not sure if you've ever watched this guy on YouTube called Challenger Pilot. I've heard of him. I've never actually watched anything though. WX Watch, if you're still here, if the code doesn't come in tonight, be sure that it'll come in whenever it comes in. I will send it to you. I'm just waiting on them to send me the gift card code, and then it's all yours. Ah, there it is. All right. Just wasn't popping up. All right, WX Watch, the code has been sent to your Discord. You can redeem that at your use. Use code YourSimCFI with your purchase, and you can save 10% on the Control web shop or app. All right, guys, what do you think we start setting up for an approach here? How do you feel about the E-Jets? Well, real quick, let me go. You know, what runway you're planning on YYZ? That's a great question. Usually, let me get started here. E-Jets are, if you're paid to fly them, great. The 175 is D-rated engines because, at least the ones at my company, because apparently they don't have enough rotor authority if one were to fail. Same engine as the CRJ, just less power. Therefore, it climbs very slowly. And also, therefore, at least for our company, it can't go over certain mountainous terrains. So, it's a comfortable airplane. The auto thrust is cool. The automation is cool. If you're a pilot on it, it's a lot easier than a CRJ. But, yeah. It's kind of my thoughts on it. It's a jet. Brings you from point A to point B. It'll just do it a little slower than RJ will. At least the 175 variant. The 195 E2 is really cool. Alright, we're going to grab CYYZ. This is just a Metar, of course, not an ATIS. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Receive messages, weather data. We got, what my trick in the Airbus is, once I pull it up, I go over to this FMS and I bring it up there. That way I can click perf on this guy and now we're all ready to go and I can see it over there. So it looks like our wind is 340 at 4, 15 mile viz, few 25. So I'm going to plan runway 24 left. That's usually what's in use with these kind of winds. Unless late this night they might let you use the 3-3. Let's go ahead and see what the ATIS is reporting, although it probably won't actually have anything. Yeah, they don't have ATISs on because they can't afford it. So I'm going to do 24 left. That's most likely what they'd be using. Although there is a 3-3, right? And I'm aware that that'd be a headwind. That's not what you'd get in real life most of the time. Not all the time. Usually these late flights, they would. Well, late in real life at least. I know I have it set to day, but it's like 2 a.m. right now. But for further measure, let's go ahead and check, let's go flight aware, check CYYZ, and they are, come on you, gotta load. I took off the 3-3, was the last one I think, so. Alright, yeah, we could just do a 3-3 left landing, or even a 3-3 right. There's a guy inbound right now. It sucks that you can't pull up the ATIS for Toronto because they just don't participate for some reason on Navigraph to do it, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna plan 3-3 left. Be a bit of a longer taxi, unfortunately, but that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna press flight plan, Toronto, arrival. Oh, you know what? It can't be the 2-4s. I just remembered because it's past the curfew time. That's why it has to be the. It has to be the. Has to be a 2-3 or another runway. So ILS 3-3 left. Do you guys actually? You know, I'm going to put a poll. Do you guys want to see an RNAV, or do you guys want to see a ILS? You guys let me know. RNAV or ILS. Poll has been started in the horizontal chat. I'll do one for the vertical chat as well. ILS or RNAV. Now we're using the 3-3s. We're gonna have a pretty much straight in here. Coming up on our top of descent. Here you go, guys. There's a question for you. It's a trivia question. What does ETP mean? What does ETP mean? Now it might mean something different than the Airbus. I don't think it does, but you guys let me know what you think it means. We got a 50-50 RNAV ILS. I didn't realize there was a private version of the CRJ 200. Saw one in Jacksonville. Yeah, basically it's a Challenger 650, I'm pretty sure. Yoham got it. Eagle time point. Airline transport pilot license? No. No, it's not that one. Equal time point. Basically what it means is right now we're on the we're behind it. So if we had an engine failure, it's faster to go that way. turn around because we have a 100 knot basically headwind. So if we turn around, we get a tailwind. So go back to Newark or somewhere below us the other way, rather than if we lost an engine, continuing would actually be worse. So once we hit this point, it's equal time between here and Newark and here in Toronto. Sam got it as well. Nice one. So it looks like the ILS is winning. So we're going to choose the ILS for you guys. Pretty boring approach, but I mean, in RNAV, this thing is pretty boring too. ILS 33 left via Woozy. We'll go ahead and insert that. We'll go ahead and click, we'll go heading mode, insert, nav mode. All right, that's all been done. No nav intercept. You'll find one, I'm sure. There you go. It's an Airbus. It'll figure it out. And yeah, that's all been entered and good. What we're going to do now is press the perk button. Next phase, next phase, next phase. And because I have the weather over here, I just look over here. It's an altimeter setting of 3024. And the temperature of 17. Let me bring up the FMS so you guys can follow along here. Oh, wrong one. There you go. A little dark, but hopefully it'll work. It's a 340 wind at 5 knots. The barrel's probably something like 800 or 750. We'll go take a look over here. Thanks, Johan, for flying with us as well. Appreciate that. So starred, we got Ling 3, 3 right is what they got. We're gonna go 3 left. Usually they depart right and land left, but in Toronto's always whatever. It's always a mess. You never know. Just in real life, the ATIS will say something and then you'll change runways because they told you something else. And anyways, yeah, 3 left. It's a MDA of 838. We'll go down here and press 838 on the barometric minimum. The final approach of 132 is predicted. So we're all looking good there. We're still in the heading mode. Let's go direct Woozy. Should have checked that. There we go. Direct Woozy. Alright, let's go back here. Whoa, let's go back here. Ling 3. That has it for the 6s. We're going to unclick that. All. Back. This. Arrival. Three, and we're going to star that as well. Alright, so it looks like the lowest altitude here, there actually is no Woozy. Oh no, there is. We're via Woozy. Then it's direct to Ling, 227,000. Let's go ahead and set 7,000 in our autopilot panel here. 7,000 set. Our top of descent is coming up shortly. That's that white arrow there. And it wants 220 knots. I'm going to go ahead and change my performance page on the descent. I've noticed this thing just slows right down in our in the descent. So I'm going to go 0.77/290. Let's do a bit of a CRJ descent here. There we go. Now we have a predicted top of descent, 139 miles to go. Sweet. Push that out a little bit. Going all over the place. There we go. Anyways, then it's just over to Murky, redo, and then you're basically inbound onto the final approach course. Looks like I have ICMAX. Let's see if that shares anything on this arrival, on the approach, sorry. There it is, ITMEX. So later we're going to put ITMEX over ITMEX and we'll just take it in. Probably do it now, to be honest. Let's see. There's no one controlling here, so... Oh, it already did. It already connected it. See, in the RJ, there'd be a discontinuity right here. Ling, Murky, and then discontinuity. Sorry, Ling, Murky, ITMEX, ICMEX. There'd be 2 of them. And you'd have to copy ITMEX and bring it over the other ITMEX, but that's not a thing here. So, anyways. That's all going well. Eco time point gets interesting when you're talking about long flights over oceans, for example, Sydney to Johannesburg, South Africa, due to remote nature of the flight. Yeah, there's probably multiple eco time points between certain waypoints, I'm sure, as well, for different airports. They probably don't just have one, I'd imagine. I were to guess. was doing a flight back from Gander, and our eco time point was quite far away, just because we had 120 knot headwind. Speed error at Edburin. Let's see what happened there. Edbon is 196, 3800. I don't know what the error is, but we'll keep it going. Missed approach 237, 1100 feet, intercept 2, course 287 at IC holding at dot, right turns. That's nice, it tells you right there. Sweet. That is all set up. Well, guys, I'm going to go take the bathroom, or to go to the lab there, and we're at 38,000 feet, Mach point 766. Your controls, your comms. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Any change on the radios? Cross Iston at or below 17,000. Buffalo's 3022. That's going to put some differences here. So let's plug in 3022 in our standby altimeter, as this does not affect the autopilot at all. It lets me do it. Please. Okay. Alright, and they want Iston at 17,000 they wanted. So we're going to click Iston on the right hand side. Alt constraint 17,000. And we're going to insert that. Descend speed limit 250 to 10,000. That's what I want. There we go. 17's been inserted. It's going to recalculate our top of descent for us a little bit. You can see it's right there. How's that looking now? So Iston 17, Ling. I think get rid of the, should have something at Ling here. Ling is 227, doesn't even have that. Doesn't even have it in its system. Let's fix that. Ling is 220. 7,000. And we'll insert that. Too steep path ahead. Well, I don't know why you didn't have that loaded in before. Let's go ahead and change our perf. Next page. 0.77/250. See if that helps out a little bit. Top of descent reached. Let's go. More drag, I can do that. I don't really need to listen to auto ATC, but we'll pretend like it's real. Add in some speed brakes here. Hoping Lonnie does that Vancouver-Sydney stream one day. Yeah, he's never doing that. I was good old little RJ trick. Too steep, start early and just slow down. Just be at a slower speed. It'll make it all work. So I'm gonna get rid of our spoiler nice and gently here. Got 24 of you guys on the vertical stream. You guys get only 8 likes. If we can go ahead and hit that like button, please. And subscribe as well. We're at 6,580. Our plan is to be at 7,000 before the end of the summer. That's our plan here. Alright, let's get the rest of this done. So, medium auto brake. Spoilers will arm a little later on. That's about it. Anyways, let's look what else we can do. We go arrival perf, and we can apply the Metar. Wind is shifted. It's favoring more to the 6s now, which would be runway 5. That's okay. It's just 4 knots, whatever. Medium auto brake, and our landing weight is going to be... Our instrument weight was 125.9, so 126. We're predicting to be at Toronto in 6.6, so 126 plus 3 is 129. 132.0. Oh, I guess 132.0. Okay, can you stop? Clicking once and it's like, I don't really need this. I know we're gonna make it, but 1. Okay, we're good. I'm not doing that anymore. There's also 3-3 right. Wasn't except for 3-3 left, but all right, there you go. We're gonna make it. Cool. I feel like I would have to donate a lot of money to him to get that to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely would have to, I think. We really appreciate the guys that donate. I actually don't know why you donate, to be honest. Like, I have some friends that I donate to because they're my friends and stuff. So I guess you can, you know, if you feel like that, for sure. But I really appreciate all you guys that donate, become members, and like, and just watch, and keep me company. I'd be bored out of my mind if I'm just doing this here. So I really do this. One, I enjoy flight sim here and there with all the hardware, but more so because I talk to you guys. If I wasn't talking to you guys or streaming, I would just be doing landings after landing after landing after landing. I mean, if Alice is still here and Yoham knows, I would just port myself on final and do it. So I couldn't be bothered with full flights. You come home from work, the last thing you want to do is a full flight again, but been off for 5 days now. Spoilers retracted, everything's looking good. I would like it to get a little faster if it could. Chug it in the FMS here. See if it can make it still. There we go. I don't know why it slows down so much. It's at too steep ahead, but it's making it just fine. Yeah, I don't trust VNavs. I just do it. I'm an RJ guy. Do it manually. So it's programmed to 17,000 for the crossing at Iston, which is going well. There's the VNav path coming back in. Medium auto would be overkill. I mean, we're only using 4,500 feet. That's pretty good. I mean, low brings it to 64. That's dumb in my opinion to use that. Max is still too much, so medium's my guess, or my option for that one. It's about right. The RJ we use about 42 to 4,800. That's about right. We don't have auto brakes in the RJ though, so. Let's go back here. Just out of curiosity, what is the longest flight you could do an RJ? They used to run YVR Midway or ORD, one of them. That was the longest one I've ever heard of. I think it was 4 hours or something like that. It was quite a long flight. And it would be in the 900 LR for that one as well. They don't really do that anymore, though. It's about a, I think it's a 220 now or something. That does that one. Used to do a triangle. Used to do, what was it? Toronto, Houston, Houston, Calgary, Calgary, Houston, Houston, Toronto. You kind of do a bit of a ring. By the way, guys, ProDesk Sim is having a huge sale on all their honeycomb Bravo throttle add-ons. So you can pick up the CRJ pack or the 320 or 37, whatever you like to fly, with a brand new 2000 light panel and fuel cutoffs, which is actually kind of cool. I actually purchased the 37 handles. They'll be coming in shortly, and with the I have a 37 MCP by Winwing. 37 handles from ProDesk Sim coming that I purchased, and then PWare Korea sent me their 737 FMS faceplate, or FMC faceplate. We basically have a full 737, and of course we're just waiting on the Moza yoke to be sent. But if you guys want to buy anything from ProDesk Sim, you can save, I think it's 5 or 10% with the code YourSimCFI or the link down below. Longest CRJ flight was from Jacksonville to Chicago, about 2 hours with American Eagle. Yeah, that one's pretty long too. I just did a Gander Toronto with a headwind that's 3 hours and 20 minutes, so it gets up there too. Definitely isn't short for an RJ, but RJ has not long legs. I mean, we weren't even full fuel. We're about 16,000 pounds of fuel. You have an extra 3,000 extra left to go. Alright, we're just coming up on Woozy. That guy, another pole in the horizontal stream. You guys can pick the time of landing. I don't really care. Whatever you like. Obviously, day looks the nicest on a stream because nighttime doesn't look all that nice on a stream, but whatever you like. I think we did a nighttime landing last time. We went to Montreal. Oh, why not give you guys a brief while you're picking a time there. We'll be sending you the Link 3, which we've already started via Woozy, and we're making our way down for the restrictions given to us by ATC and on the chart there. Going to be doing the visual backed up by the ILS runway 33 left, page 11-9, effective 20th of February. Looks at 1095, approach course 327 with the glide path check as that man is 2020. And just give you basically a visual brief. If we go miss, runway heading 1100 feet, then a left turn through to 3000 feet, intercept 257 towards ICDOT and hold. And that's if they want us in the publish, to probably just give us a vector in Toronto. Pappy left, SSLR type lighting, it's a 3-degree glide slope, and exiting on 33 left. Be a right turn, most likely Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 4, and then we'll take the right turn either November or right turn hotel, or do whatever ATC wants us to do. A threat for today is I love to read the chat, so I might get distracted by reading the chat. Another threat is I'm doing this for fun, so I'm not using checklists or anything. And lastly, I haven't landed on 3-3 left in forever. So type picture might look a bit weird, but we'll just treat it like a whatever runway and follow the needles on inbound. That's about it. If you guys have any other threats or want to add to the brief, you let me know. It's your pretty much standard visual landing brief. You can also make it shorter than that, but we'll keep it somewhat civilized here. There we go. Oh, never mind. I'm like, why is it not accelerating to the speed I wanted it to? Harry, welcome. Welcome on the vertical stream. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you joining. Hope your day or night's going well. Looks like the poll is between real and day. You guys keep entering those polls. Only have 4 votes on the horizontal stream. Or you can type day, night, whatever you guys want in chat. I'll take those too. And looking like we're going to pass Iston at 17 quite nicely. Another 1,500 feet to go, right on path. And we're going to transition 3022. Which is not going to help our descent here. Set left, center, and right. I'll give the pull another 30 seconds here, guys, and we're going to end it. Passing Iston right at 17,000. It should continue on down. There we go. The next altitude, 7,000 feet at 220 knots. It's going to want more drag. There it goes. More drag. Here you go. We'll give it to you. Now, if we can't make this altitude, we would simply tell ATC that we're just simply unable. Now, 3,600 feet a minute looks like quite a bit. In the CRJ, our regular descent is 3,000 feet per minute, so it might be steep for an Airbus, but it's kind of what we do in RJ all day, every day. Why was that CTAB? 18.7 is the memory. You might want to check, but 18.7 is by memory. All right, in the poll there, looks like Day is the winner. She's descending, that's for sure. Yeah, you can probably just tell ATC at this point, United 1333, we're unable to ling 7,220. And they would go ahead and say, you know, whatever. They probably won't care. So it's diving right now because it has to meet the 250 at 10. And then it also has to meet the 220, what's coming up at Ling. So I like just doing descent planning myself. I don't trust VNAVs anymore. Let's see here. Don't need any icing conditions. 17 degrees. We're all looking good on that. We'll tune up 18.7. Should we just do this? It's already there. I guess this was actually easier. Swap back 18.7. There we go. But no ATC, we'll be high, whatever. I would have made it in my RJ, I'll tell you that much. Not to squash your job, but do you think eventually AC will get rid of CRJ and you'll be switched over to 220s? There's been a lot of rumors and things like that. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not too sure. We're unionized, same union, so I don't know. No comment, I guess. Oh, it's speed. It goes by speed more, not altitude. Interesting. I kind of wish it went by altitude more, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go open descent down to 3,000 feet. Usually they just say United, you know, whatever, just restrictions canceled, whatever, just go. They don't care. Oh, we're gonna go flap 1. This is gonna help our descent case here a little bit more. Now we're planning to be roughly over there, 3,000. That's looking pretty good. We're below 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and get all our lights on. We'll go ahead and ding our cabin as well. Oh, it does it very late. All right, three dings for you. 4 dings. 5 dings. don't think I clicked that many times. I'll just keep the boards out. Open descent. Yep, I know. I know, airplane. So in real life, at least on the CRJ, you put your spoiler down, your hand stays on that spoiler. It doesn't come off. And make sure it's the same hand that uses the thrust lever. Obviously, in this case, it'd be my left hand. Instead of having my left hand on my thrust levers, I've had my hand on my spoiler. That way, before I want to add thrust, I get rid of my spoiler. There's no point to have thrust on and spoiler added at the same time. So I got flap 1, which is just our slats, and I got our, at this point, at least at this speed, and I got our boards out just so we can make that 3,000. Our turn final here. We'll give a quick call to the guys who are interested in me. About a 16 mile final. Here's some traffic in I-13-3, turning 16-mile final, 33 left, 6,073,000. The new sounds on the Fenix are super amazing. You can hear slight whine of the pumps when the engines are shut down. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. We're going to start getting rid of our spoiler as we're going to be leveling off there, and I don't really need to level off. Let's go ahead and get our landing symbologies on as well. The spoiler's retracted. We're still flap 1. This is going to obviously lessen our descent right there. And it's going to put that blue line hopefully closer to there.
Here's some traffic. I'm area 144, 8,500 for 3,000 overhead Ling. Inbound Murky to join the ILS 32 left approach. Pearson.
I do not know what that call sign was. Yeah, I'm always finds these airlines that I'd never heard of. I still remember my 727 is Flightcraft, and that's Purelator. We're not going to press the approach button just yet, guys, as in real life, hitting the grabbing a glide and localizer from out here, you just kind of open yourself in a can of worms with false captures, which doesn't happen in the sim, I know, but we'll kind of keep it more realistic. So we're just passing ITMAX, or probably about a probably about a 12-mile final, so we actually should be pretty good to do it. We'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll press the approach button. There's no rush, we're already on the course anyways. And we wouldn't be able to click the approach button either if we haven't been cleared. So at this point, arrival would have already been cleared us to the intercept either the LOC or the ILS and runway 33 left. Alright, in this case I'm going to go vertical speed. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to RJ this up a little bit. We're going to do 700 a minute. So we're going to do 500 a minute. And we're going to click approach. LOC, glide slope, arm, single cat 3, LOC captured. You can do 400 a minute. Well, flying Qatar executive 319, gotta bring those. Yeah, you got all these call signs. I don't know where you get this stuff from. I'm one of those sound nerds in flight sim. I want the airplane to sound like a real thing. So something about that, Sam, is you don't hear really anything in the real airplane when you're flying. At least you got first of all, you're like 50 in the RJ, you're 100 feet away, but in the 320 you're like 50 to 70 feet in front of the engines. Plus you got Bose A30s or whatever run with sound muting and all that fancy stuff. Glide slope capture, gear down, flap 2, and anyways, it sounds cool, but usually it's very unrealistic to hear. Like I don't even hear the engines on the RJ. And I'm sure the guys up in the flight deck of the 320s and especially the 321 probably don't hear much either with their headsets on. 3000 set and confirmed for the mist. Autopilot 1's engaged. We'll go flap 3. Real life, they usually want 170 to the fix. The FAF usually.
Here's the traffic, Mary 144, established localized 33 left approach, 20-mile final, Pearson.
Pitch traffic United 33, 5-mile final, 33 left. Flap full. Let's get flight recorder up. I've completely forgot about that. As you guys know, we're not looking for anything. I'll go say we're clear to land. We're not looking for anything buttery or whatever. Just touchdown zone, exit the runway. It's all and center line. It's all we really care about in real world, and we try to bring that to the sim. I'm gonna start G's because I know you guys like to see those numbers, but try not to worry about those. To be honest, anything under 320 is fine. Now I've noticed with the recent Fenix update. Oh, I don't know my spoilers. Thank you, Cam. Line check is complete. Gears down, 3 green, auto brakes, flat full. Sweet, cool. I've noticed in the recent Fenix update, the engines, at least on the CFM version, are very sporadic. They'll go increase power, decrease power, increase power, decrease power, and you're getting these massive thrust changes, and it's kind of just chasing the speed. And if I go manual, I can hold it better. So I don't know if the IAEs do that too, but yeah, well, we'll keep an eye out. I'm sure if you landed hard and you feel as a pilot, you do, and the other pilot look at you and be like, well, I guess you're buying the beers tonight, and unless it's like a really hard landing, you know, if it's like if it's over 5G, like if it's a super hard landing, the maintenance will get triggered and all kind of stuff, but very rare does that kind of stuff happen. If it's just more of a firmer landing, like a 250, you'd be like, oh, my bad, whatever, go to the hotel, sleep it off, and try again tomorrow. The RJ900 is a notorious slammer of an airplane, so yeah, anyways, let's get this going for you guys. Autopilot disengaged, runways visual, landing. So another thing I want to demolish is my airplane. Oh, you take it's autopilot disengaged or autopilot off. The airplane's always yours. The autopilot's a tool, so can't blame the autopilot for doing something. It's always your fault. But that's just a pet peeve of mine. Check stable.
100 above. Minimum.
Here it starts. You hear it? Hear the engine? Correcting center
Houston
line.
traffic, Mary 144, 10 mile final, 33 left.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Okay, that nose came quite down. Oh well. It was 185, guys. Not bad. Not amazing. Your average typical day landing. Auto brakes disengaged. And it looks like we made it on Fox 2. That's what we planned. I should have taken that hard right turn. I'm going to cook the brakes here and do it. Obviously in rear world that wouldn't have worked, but... Well, it would have, but people would have got thrown around a little bit. And that is it. We're going to sit right here and wait for Yoham to land. And you guys know me, I don't do shutdowns and taxiing and all that. I can't be bothered. So we're going to start right there. I'm going to stop my replay. And I'm going to go set up for Yoham's landing. I think Yoham is pretty much just behind me.
Houston traffic, Mary 144, 5 mile final, 32 left.
There's 5 miles, 120 roughly is 2 miles a minute. It's about 2.5 minutes. Start your clocks. Hey Siri, set timer 2 minutes 40 seconds. Let's see how accurate. If it's 5 miles is accurate, let's see how accurate my rough time is as an ATC guy here. It's probably going about 120, 130 across the ground. It's roughly 2 and a bit miles a minute. He calls 5 miles. 2 minutes is 4. A couple extra fudge factors, some extra seconds there. We'll call it 3 minutes probably. Yeah, we'll call it 3 minutes. Did my sounds just cut off? Oh no, they're still there. All right, good. I'm assuming that it's harder to get into a pilot-induced oscillation in the CRJ compared to the larger jets. No, you can get it. You can get PIO in any airplane. The Hornet suffered from it too. When the Hornet guys, military goes for air refueling, that's obviously an extreme case, or formation flying. But it doesn't matter really about the jet. I've seen students go in the 172. They're just making overcorrections and they're overcorrecting themselves. They go left and they go back to the right, and they go back to the left and they go back to the right. It's not really about the airplane. It's more about how you fly the airplane. The airplane's an airplane. Every airplane's a Cessna. They all act the same. The RJ is a little different with the engines rear mounted and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just just training and expertise and always working on your craft, and you'll catch yourself. You kind of get beaten out of that pretty soon. The only time you're really PIOing is when you're overstressed and you think working harder is going to make it work, and it's not. Hey, we have landing gear on this guy. Yoham, you got gear. That's good. Yoham's going to have a much better landing than me because I don't fly Airbus too much. My little toy side stick. I'm using a Verpal. It's actually a pretty good one, but here comes Johannesburg. All the way with the Qatari private jet. Whoop. There we go. Messed up my view there for a second. Pretty good, eh? There's my timer. Nice. If you guys heard that timer, that was a rough guess, rough estimate. About 2 minutes, 48 seconds apart. Awesome. Awesome landing, man. I'm going to get out of your way and disconnect from VATSIM so you can exit Foxtrot 2. And we're going to take a look at the replay. So let's go ahead and go flaps to full. And we'll press replay. And we'll press this button. We'll set up shop kind of over here. All right, let's see how we did. You might see some weird replayisms like spoiler not activating or reverse or whatever. I think what happened was I put in my reverse too much, and my nose came down a bit harder than I wanted. So I'll know that for next time. Live and learn. And we'll go ahead and pause. We'll bring this back over here. A few minutes going down as I go. We had a 185, a 169, and now we're at a 158. No bounces. It's a bit much for a 5-knot crosswind. It looks more than 5, which sometimes happens, and like, most times in real life when that METAR reports a wind, it's actually not what it says. It's real life. Everything's changing, right? So go back here to the Flappy Birds. Give you some engine sounds. I really appreciate you guys all stopping in and joining and sticking with me. Congrats to WX Watch for winning the €25 gift card to Contrail. I'm going to be setting up my PUR Korea FMS so I have it ready for you guys for tomorrow. And we're going to call it there. Yeah, I probably could have afforded a little bit more flare, that's all. Not bad. I'll take that. Not too hard, not too soft. In the touchdown zone, center line with control is pretty nice. That's your typical textbook landing. It's what we teach. It's what they teach you in the sim when you're learning how to fly the airliners. Actually, they teach you a little harder.
Don't think.
But you'd be surprised in what they teach in an airline level of how to land it.
20, retard, 5.
Yeah, Sam, thanks for joining in, man, and have a good sleep on as well. Chloe, welcome, or not welcome, man, I'm tired too. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll give you a couple more replays, and I'm going to call it a night as well. Johan, thanks for flying with us as usual, and we'll be streaming tomorrow as well, not at the same time. We'll do it a bit of a better time, and hope to see you guys there as well. That's it for me. Later.